So outside storage, we're just going to go over real quick how to get into outside storage. You have a couple of keys. These are your keys. You have a square key and a round key. To get into outside storage, most of them use a square key. Right here, simply open it. That's a nice little lock right there that keeps it up for you. It's just storage, and so you can put whatever you need to in there. And then make sure that it's locked before you take off down the road. This right here is the battery, the onboard battery, so you don't need to get into that. We do have a radio. The radio is Bluetooth enabled, and so you can hook your phone up to it. This drive here is just a bunch of songs that we have on it if you want to listen to them. You can. Also inside of this compartment is the tire gauge. And if you see a tire that looks kind of low, just take it and test it. You should be at about 65, 70. Which we are. The radio has a Bluetooth code. It's 1234. So when you pair your phone, it's 1234. Make sure to turn it off. And make sure that, again, the door is locked. The biggest storage compartment that you can put coolers in or whatever you really want to, it's right here. It has two locks. One of them just turns and one of them's a key. There's a couple of things in here that you need to know about. These right here are your levelers. So these levelers, basically, if you're in a space that the RV is slanted a little bit, you can build these up and drive the RV right up onto them. If you go in on the back wheels, you have to use two for each wheel. So you put two over there, put two over there, and you simply just put them there and then drive up on them. I usually have someone watching me and tell me when to stop. But that's to get it level. Your best option is to find a nice level site that you can put it on. Then you don't even have to mess with these. After you get done with them, please just put them back in the bag and back in the storage. Next is a hose. So we have a hose. This is very important. This right here takes the pressure down. You want to make sure to plug this in to the outlet that's provided at the campground. And you want this in first so that you don't blow out the lines in the RV. If you blow out the lines in the RV, then that comes out. I mean, we have to pay for it. So don't do that. Make sure this is plugged in first. If you have your own hose, that is fine, but make sure you use that to take the PSI pressure down. Inside here is also the outdoor shower. If you're using the outdoor shower, make sure to turn it off after you're done. That's pretty much it on that. You have an awning rod, which we'll show you when we use the awning. And you have a vacuum cleaner, which is really nice to clean things up with after you're done. And then we have blocks. Blocks are just that, put them under the wheels. That way, if you're on a hill and you have the emergency brake on, just to make sure you don't roll the RV. So, let you sleep safe at night. Right here is a light. See everything that you packed in. So, all these items will need to be returned with the RV. Again, take the latch off using the square key. Make sure that it is locked, and then lock this side too. Come on around to this other side. Right here is your sewer hose. This is where you keep the sewer hose. So you'll need that when you dump the sewer. As you can see, it just pulls right out of there. When you put it back on, it's a little tricky, but you just turn it and it locks right in. So that is there. Your spare tire's right here. Your ladder's here. You shouldn't need to go on top of the RV at all. Right here is the sewer, and you simply take that hose out, pop this off. There's a little water left in there, and then you're gonna hook your sewer hose up here. You want to run your black tank first, so dump that one, and after that's done, then dump this one. That's your gray water. all the gray water will come out and clean out the black. And then make sure to put that back on. Put this back in. Wash your hands. You're good to go. Storage right here is for the electrical, and the electric plug is put in let's get the video in there. When you're using the generator, your electrical plug has to be plugged in there. So right now it's plugged into shore power, and when you plug it in, I'll show you how to do that when you pick up your rental. Then you're going to want to make sure to plug it back in here, so if you use the generator, it will work. Next is our generator. You shouldn't even have to use that. Next is the propane tank, and you shouldn't have to mess with that. This right here doesn't open. That's where your refrigerator flame is. Right here is your water. And like I said, you're going to make sure to take the PSI down to 40 with the provided adapter, and you plug it in right there. And of course, unleaded fuel only. So that's where you fill up the gas, just like any regular car. And that's all the outside storage.